Hi, beautiful souls. Today I want to share with you a beautiful little treasure that I found not long after sharing the video on non-attachment, detaching from that no longer serves you, and how if you don't, you're going to find yourself really bounced about, like grabbing hold of the tail of a very angry tiger. You will get whipped about. So, the options are let go or get whipped about. I wish you'd actually let go a lot sooner. So after that video that I put out yesterday, I was walking along the beach and I found this very perfect and very beautiful white shell, the scallop shell. And as you'll know, I often say, don't let things mean things, which basically means if something means something to you that limits you, then you don't believe it. You cancel, clear, delete that immediately, and you decide what, if anything, it's going to mean to you. Because everything that you create onwards, all your focus must be on creating that you wish to bring forth into reality, into your universe. If you are still going on the old paradigm of like, oh, things are so difficult, things are so unfair, blah blah blah, you're just basically allowing yourself to be whipped about by that angry tiger's tail. You've got to really get ahead in the driver's seat and create your own universe, because you are creating it. You're creating it right now, but if you're creating something that makes you feel upset and sad and everything else, then it's because you're not creating responsibly. And you have that opportunity to do so, because everybody is a divine creator here. Everybody has that power, and it's in the now. It's in each now moment. That's how you create. That's how it's so important to be aware of your thoughts and what you give meaning to, and where you place your emotions and your feelings. So, to get back to this beautiful little scallop shell, well, when I first looked at it, I thought, my goodness, it's so white, so bright white. And the bright white light, to me, always represents angelic light, higher love. Often Archangel Gabriel speaks to me through very, very white seashells when I'm walking along the beach. And if I ask questions, then I receive replies in the way of bright white shells. Really, really bleached white from the seawater, and they're beautiful, and also probably the stones that they're rubbing against, but they're always really, really white. And the scallop is a perfect, beautiful shell. I mean, you see it in so much architecture. It represents all of these different pathways. There's so many different lines there. There's so many different pathways, and they all go to source. So you can't ever say, oh, your pathway is not right, if that takes somebody back to their source. It takes back somebody to their knowing them, who they truly are, back to themselves, being authentic about how they're living. It's almost like a pilgrimage. It's like the resurrection again, like coming back to truth, coming back to the power, coming back to oneness with all that is, coming back to that sovereignty and that authenticity. Being true to thyself, not selling oneself or giving away one's power to appease others and to people please. So it was a very beautiful gift that I received yesterday, and a very firm and strong reminder from Source and from Archangel Gabriel, from angelics, higher aspects, master aspects, galactic family, I am presence, all that is, that we always have the power in every given moment to change our trajectory, and we don't have to accept the trajectory that we are currently residing on if it's not suiting us, if it's not supporting us. Okay, cancel, clear, delete this illusion, take this illusion, purify this illusion, place this in love, because all of this is an illusion. This is all an illusion. How do I want to create my now experience in this physical form? And remember to always say this or something bigger, this or something greater, this, because you know, until you actually have experienced something really magical, you can't always imagine something truly magical. Often, and I used to say this a lot, I mean, I've done coaching for years, but when people put a too small a goal on their moving forwards, this is what I want to create, and their goal is too tiny, they're never going to succeed, because you have to have a big goal to succeed. If you have a tiny goal, you won't be inspired to do anything. You'll just shut it down and you'll feel depressed and sad about your pathetic little goal. And it's the same with how you live. You have to dream big. You have to allow for even bigger and more exciting things to develop and align in your fields. Life is supposed to be fun. And if it's not fun for you, then you have some work to do. You have to clear your stuff out. Go within, do the inner work, do the inner work, do the inner work. Be doing the inner work right now, believe me, be doing the inner work, be doing the inner work. The incoming frequencies are so strong that, you know, you don't want to be perpetuating thoughts that are just going to keep you in this rut, in this circle. So really, really dig in, be bold, be strong, be courageous, and decide what it is you want to bring forth into 2024. Remember this soft opening, yeah? Well, this soft opening is getting a little bit stronger now, because we're moving, and yet you have great power, and your point of power is in the now. And so, like the scallop shell that shares the many pathways to come back to source, and the many beautiful pilgrims walking their path right now, the resurrection, finding, or not finding, but remembering that truth of who we each are, remembering our sovereignty, remembering our divinity, our authenticity, rising to greet and align with exciting, joyful, abundant, fun, flourishing, healthy ways of living and being, creating a universe that supports you. Your universe must really support you. Thank you for watching. My name is Zaza, and I'm coming to you from another windy day in the hedgerow next to beloved walnut tree, and with Lanto Lightfoot on watch duties. Thank you for watching. Peace and love to you all. Comment, like, subscribe, share if you feel called to do so.